There is a very modern kind of frustration. Something breaks, but not completely. A phone battery no longer lasts. A washing machine stops because of one hidden part. A pair of headphones still looks perfect, but one side has gone silent. The object is not really dead. But somehow, the question is no longer, how do I fix this? It becomes, is it even worth fixing? And that tiny question tells us something much bigger about the world we have built. This is the everyday moment behind the EU's right to repair. At first it sounds technical: consumer rules, repair services, spare parts, legal guarantees. But underneath the legal language is a very human problem. People are surrounded by objects they own, but often cannot maintain. Products break too soon. Repairs are too expensive. Parts are unavailable. Information is locked away. And slowly, repair stops feeling normal. Replacement becomes the default. Repair did not disappear because people stopped caring. It disappeared because the system made it difficult. A device may be sealed shut. A battery may be glued in place. A spare part may cost almost as much as a new product. A repair manual may exist, but only for authorized providers. So the consumer is given a choice that is not really a choice. Fixing becomes slow, expensive, uncertain. Replacing becomes fast, easy, and encouraged. That is how a throwaway culture is built. Not through one dramatic decision, but through thousands of small design choices. But nothing we throw away truly disappears. Every product has a history. It has minerals extracted from the earth, energy used in factories, water, transport, labor, packaging, emissions. And when it breaks too soon, all of that embedded value is wasted too soon. Electronic waste is one of the fastest growing waste streams in the world. Millions of tons of devices are discarded every year, often containing valuable materials and dangerous substances. So the broken object in your drawer is not just clutter, it is part of a global material system. The throwaway economy looks convenient only because so many of its costs are hidden, and those hidden costs are not shared equally. The global north consumes more. The global south often carries more of the burden. Materials are extracted from places far away from the final consumer. Waste travels through complex routes, sometimes legally, sometimes not. Communities already facing economic pressure may also face pollution, unsafe labor, and toxic exposure. This is the uncomfortable truth behind cheap replacement. One person's convenience can become another community's risk. The right to repair will not solve global inequality by itself, but it does interrupt one part of the pattern. It says, before we extract more, ship more, sell more, and discard more, perhaps we should keep what already exists alive for longer. The EU's right to repair is part of a wider push toward a circular economy. That means moving away from the old model, take, make, use, throw away, and moving toward a different logic. Design, maintain, repair, reuse, recover. The goal is not to make every object last forever. The goal is to stop treating premature waste as normal. EU rules are pushing products to become more durable, more repairable, and more transparent. Consumers should be able to know whether something can be fixed. Repairers should have better access to the parts and information they need. Manufacturers should not be able to design products as future waste and call that innovation. This is why repair is not only technical, it is cultural. Throwaway culture teaches us to move on quickly. Repair culture teaches us to pay attention. It asks us to understand what failed, what can be saved, and what should be redesigned. That matters far beyond appliances and electronics. A society that forgets how to repair objects may also forget how to repair institutions, relationships, trust, and public life. Repair is a civic habit. It teaches patience, responsibility, and systems thinking. It reminds us that progress is not always the next new thing. Sometimes progress is refusing to waste what still has life. So we return to the broken object, the phone, the washing machine, the headphones, the thing that still has life in it but needs attention. The question is not only whether it can be repaired. The question is whether we have built a society where repair is a real possibility. That depends on design, on law, on access, on information, on fairness, and on whether we are willing to stop treating waste as inevitable. The EU's right to repair is not just about fixing products. It is about fixing one of the assumptions behind modern consumption, that when something breaks, the future must be bought new. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe the future can also be repaired. EU in practice. The systems that work so well, we stop noticing them, and the ones Europe is trying to redesign.